It's Michael Bublé night in the Dancing with the Stars ballroom, and I don't know about you, but I'm feeling good. We had some performances that will have you saying, "Save the last dance for me," and some that might have you wanting to close your eyes for the night's elimination. Oh yeah, in the highest scoring dance in Dancing with the Stars history. You don't want to miss this. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. 𝐏𝐶 and 𝐒𝐿Eb were up first with their tango to Hollywood, and they were especially excited because Buble was joining the judging panel this week. While there was only one little hiccup in the dance, the judges agreed it was her best so far. They gave her a 45 out of 50 for the night. Trevor Donovan and Emma were up next, and while the actor was feeling a little shaky in the past, he brought the confidence this week with a foxtrot to Come Fly With Me. But judges definitely saw they called it his best dance of a season, and they gave him his first 2 9s for a 42 out of 50. Gabby, Wendy, and Val were feeling the pressure after earning the first perfect score of the season last week, but they brought their all to a sensual rumba to home. But judges called it absolutely sensational, but not as good as last week. 46 out of 50, I'm sure she'll bounce back. Vinny Guadagnino and Coco have been struggling kind of the whole season, but they were determined to turn it around with their cha-cha to Save the Last Dance for Me. Well, they got a standing ovation, but the judges called the dance a mess. 36 out of 50, that's very dangerous. Jordan Sparks and Brandon were riding high after getting their best score so far last week. Emotion was high as she performed a foxtrot to You Make Me Feel So Young, and the judges called the performance effortless. But there are some technical things still, so 43 out of 50. Charli D'Amelio and Mark celebrated getting the first 10s of the season last week, but they needed to keep that momentum going with their foxtrot to Fever. And they did. Derek said it was the best foxtrot he'd seen on the show ever. He would give it a 12 if he could. And that's when we made Dancing with the Stars history. We had 5 judges this week, so Charli got a 50 out of 50, the highest score ever awarded in the show's history. She is going to be tough to beat. Watch out. On the flip side, her mom Heidi D'Amelio and Artem were up next after landing in the bottom 2 last week, but they managed to turn it around this week with a terrific samba to It Had Better Be Tonight, earning a 46 out of 50, her first 10 of the season. Wayne Brady and Whitney had a serious setback as Wayne struggled with being really sick, but he rallied to perform the quick step to I Get a Kick Out of You. You could definitely tell he'd been sick, there were a couple mistakes, but the judges said they were still in awe of the dance, 44 out of 50 for the week. Jesse James Decker and Alan might have been prom king and queen last week, but their salsa to Come Dance With Me was a bit bouncy for the judges. They gave it a 41 out of 50. And Daniel Duran and Britt closed out the show with a foxtrot to Feelin' Good, which the judges called miraculous and wonderful, and they gave a 43 out of 50. Now at the end of the night, it was surprisingly enough Jesse and Alan and Trevor and Emma in the bottom 2, Vinny dodging another bullet. While the judges were split, ultimately it was Jesse and Alan sent packing. Kind of a surprise ending, honestly. I mean, do you think the right person went home? Let me know in the comments, like and subscribe while you're there, and head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.